Psalms 139:13. For thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Now this is the forefather King David, all right, giving praise to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, by considering his works. And what works is he considering? The human body, all right? That's why he said, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And that makes the so-called white man the devil, man. Because here it is, he got all the resources and tools to do all sorts of research, okay? Such as go out into space and you know, go into certain things. Like the clip that I showed to begin this sitting, that's the devil, all right? That's the so-called white man giving you information of how marvelous the human body is put together, yet he would not give the Most High his due credit for that, all right? Even when you think about like these meteorologists, when they forecast certain weather patterns and, you know, whether it's a snowstorm coming or tornado or hurricane on the horizon, these devils give credit to Mother Nature, man. And when you examine the human body, you could put the human body up against any of these so-called white people inventions. You could put the human body up against the automobile or damn aircraft, and it don't measure up to the human body, man. Because you got these devils that make like maybe a robot or something like that in a human form, and it might can talk or respond to you, and they can even make it with fleshly type skin, all right? But can they make it grow into that? Could they make it grow into its perfection? No, man. All right, the Heavenly Father, he takes liquid, all right? You inject liquid into a woman, and then that seed that liquid grows into skin and bones in the mother's womb, man. And only spiritual men will consider those type of things, all right? The Most High opened us up to those things where we can consider it, and when we ponder on it, in turn, we give the Heavenly Father praise, all right, and truth, all right? Not like these church zombies, all right, who run around church giving you song and dance, tap dancing because their damn power bill got paid. No, we give the Most High his praise and truth, all right, because we consider these great works. All right? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11, verse 5. As thou knowest not what is the way of the Spirit, nor how the bones do grow in the womb of her that is with child. Even so thou knowest not the works of the Most High who maketh all. Yeah, and that's right, okay? You can't explain how the bones, all right, you bring out any of these scholars, these so-called wise men of Edom, they can't explain how the bones grow in a mother's womb, all right? How a child, or embryo as they call it, grows out from liquid into bones and flesh. They can't explain that. These are the wonderful works of the Most High, man. And you can't even come up with the words, because it's like, you know, for an example, you might have like, just say a drug dealer or a rapper, or a guy with big money. He might pull out certain cars on the weekend for you to see. But imagine the things you can't see. The things he got stashed back, all right? He might have 5,000-10,000 in his pocket where he had to borrow some shit. But imagine what you don't see, all right? That's stashed back. And that's the same way you got to look at it with the Heavenly Father, all right? Look at the things that he let us see and how wonderful they is, all right? Such as the trees, okay? The clouds, the sun hanging up, a big ball of fire hanging up in the sky, man. Them the things that he allows you to see. So how much more this great king, the things that stash back that you are not allowed to see, man. All right? That proves how great, matter of fact, let me get a precept, all right? Because you can't come up with the words to explain the Heavenly Father, man. I think that's Sirach 43. Um, yeah. All right. This is Sirach 43 and 27. We may speak much and yet come short. Wherefore in some he is all. Yeah, so we can speak all day, all right? Yet we still come short because there's literally not words in on the earth, okay? There's not words in our in that you could pronounce. There's not words that's here on the planet that you can sum up the greatness of the Most High. Even Paul said that he saw things that was unlawful to speak when concerning the third heaven, when he got caught up where the Most High and the angels dwell. Because it's words on the earth that can't sum up the praise that the Most High deserve. All right, verse 28. How shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works. Heavy, all right? That's heavy because you got certain people that make inventions and they are not great above their invention. All right, their invention overshadow them. You might have a guy that invents something and he's not greater than his invention. All right, but the Most High is far greater than his works. And he look, man, when you consider the human body and how great it is, not to mention, not only is it the human body great, but it's billions of human bodies. Ponder on that. All right, it would be a milestone for a person to create one human body. He'll go down in infamy, man. All right, if he created one, but the Most High created billions and trillions of human bodies, and I'm gonna hit you with this. This is not even the top of the line of this of his. What I mean, let me slow down. All right, I'm getting excited. Okay, this human body is as a filthy rag because he's gonna scrap this human body and give us new bodies, man. So how about that? All right. We sitting around giving him credit for this body, but he said his body is full of sin. This is a chain, man. So the Most High is great beyond measure. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Verse 29, the Lord is terrible and very great and marvelous in his power. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. Can't go far enough, man. And only the spiritual man would consider the human body. Like me and the Count, we had a big, deep conversation about this just past Saturday. All right, you consider his works that he let you see, like for example, the mustard seed, the smallest of seeds, you plant it and it grow into the biggest tree. You ponder on some of these things, you really can bug out. You can go crazy thinking about the Most High, how the fact that he put a chick in an egg. How the hell that happened, man? All right, verse 31, who have seen him that he may tell us? Who can magnify him as he is? And there's only one that can do that. That's Yahweh Shah. For all you guys that don't believe in Yahweh Shah, all right? Yahweh Shah is the only one who has seen the Father, all right? There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works. Ponder on that. Ponder on that. All right. We have seen yet but a few of this great power works, man. And it makes sense because when you consider the heavens, all right, look at the earth, man. The earth is small amongst the planets. So imagine all the other works that he got lined up in them planets, man, and the things that you can't see under the sea, all right, because you ain't seen all the things on the earth. For the Lord have made all things, and the godly have he given wisdom. So the Most High gave us the wisdom to tap into that thought process, okay, of marveling at his works. Everybody don't look at it that way, okay? Book of Romans 11 and 33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. Who have known the mind of the Lord, or who hath been his counselor, or who have first given to him, and it shall be recompensed unto him again. For of him, and through him, and to him are all things, to whom be glory forever. All right? So be it. And with that, I hope it was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.